Hello, everybody. I'm hopping right back in right where I left off last night. We finished our end trip. And today we're going to work on Nether hub stuff. First things first, I think I'm going to do a little bit of sheep and cow breeding. One food waste going. Tired of the weather around here, back and forth with this rain stuff nonsense. We've had flooding and everything, but mostly it's just stirring about. Hopefully that doesn't too bad. We'll just see. Cool. Do gonna use up the rest of this bone meal. Make some more wheat. Cool. Seeds are over here. So, breed up some animals. one step closer to reaching sheep. One of these days I'm going to be doing this, and I'm going to be building it. Reached the point where I can hard for me to get out of the sheep pond, sheep hole, because they bounce me around so much. Hilarious. I'm also going to do another rig around the trees because I'm running low on wood. So with the Nether hub, I'm just going to work on today getting down to where I want to set up the Nether hub and working on a few paths out. The first thing I need to do is go and kind of figure out exactly where the portals are that I have. I only have a couple. I have the one here, or the one over at the spawn base. I have one over like the spawner base where I have all my XP and everything. And then I have one at the end portal. And that's it. But I want to set one up at 0, so that I can have like an anchor point for the Nether. And eventually I want to build like a pretty open Nether hub design. But for now I just want to get like basic cardinal direction stuff put up so that I can get... Basically what I like to do is have another hub that goes out from 0 and then has like spokes on all 4 cardinal directions. That way I can, if I'm ever in the Nether, I can just go to the closest 0 line and then I can work my way back without having to do a lot of thought to it. And then eventually I'll expand it out. I think I want to use some TNT duping and TNT and flying machines to clear out a large section of it. But that'll be a little bit down the road. I'll have some more work to do before then, getting my infrastructure going. Because I'll need slime for that, so I need to get a slime farm. I'll need gunpowder. So with the TNT duping, I guess all I need to do is make one. So, or like one for each thing. So it's not a huge amount. But I need a gunpowder farm soon anyway, because... Hey Gunnif, how you doing? Because now I have my elytra, so I could... I want to start making rocket. How are you doing today? Doing all right. I had a hot honey chicken sandwich from Subway for lunch, and they are dangerously good because I could eat that every day. Alright. I do want to get over to the spawner to grab my stuff, and I want to go down and get obsidian going. That was one of the things I wanted to work on today. So I can make some ender chests now that I have shulker box. Because that will be nice. Just to drop the wood off. Getting ready to eat a wiener. Jealous. Putting relish in a squeezer container was a very bad idea. Did you get it everywhere? Oh, buddy. Sorry. Did you want to see the sheepfinity pool? It's getting almost full. Oh, I see. Warm it up with your hands real quick. It'll be fine. That's what she said. I prefer the relish in the jar though, so I agree with you. Sometime we'll have to make our own relish. They're a pretty good recipe for it. I want to make a spicy one. It's actually the best part of this sandwich I had for lunch was this hot honey sauce they put on it. I ended up I added cucumbers to my sandwich and pickles, and when those all mixed together, it made this like dill hot cucumber spread. And I'm like, that is freaking good. I could eat that every day. So I might do that when I go grocery shopping this week. I might get some cucumbers, slice them real thin, and put them in like a hot sweet kind of sauce, like a dill sauce, and then make like not really pickles, but like, you know, a pickled thing, just not fermented. Because that sounds like a really good snack. Getting distracted by clearing out too much of this bar, so I just wanted to go another ring around because I'm low on wood. So let's keep getting it finished. Ooh, that's right, I have a silk axe now. Get the block. I like saving some of these mushrooms for building blocks. They are interesting. Do this mushroom. do some kind of food prep today, or I'll be living off pretzel nuggets and cheese sticks all week. My plan is that I am going to, later this afternoon, I'm going to set up an order, because I do not feel like going to the store this week, and it'll get delivered tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon I will, like after work, I will do the food prep for the week. I like to do it on Sunday because I don't really like to start the week with nothing, but I'll be fine. As long as I get it delivered early enough in the day. I don't usually eat my quote-unquote breakfast until a little after noon. So. And I have plenty of food in the house, I just don't have any eggs. And I want to do an egg casserole for breakfast again this week. That worked out fantastic last week. Actually, at first I was like, I'm going to have to do this in smaller batches because the eggs didn't come out as good when I had them on like the third day. But I kept it in the fridge in a container, and it was actually better Friday. I don't know what that was about. So, interesting. Dark forests are definitely the way to go if you need like a large amount of wood for a project. Like I get wood, automatic wood farms are great, and I will definitely do them. But like if you just are starting out, get yourself a nice axe like this, and you go cut down an entire dark forest somewhere. You have more wood than you're going to use for like a long time. And like even if you're doing like a storage room project, like it's enough to make like hundreds and hundreds of chests, everything. Plus, there's so many large dark forests on your world. Like, they're very common. So you just find a far off one and it's not going to bother you that it's clear cut. And then later on, you have a nice big open space to build something. I love the dark trees because Bet you do. I like these because you can reach them all from the ground. Like there's no like having to like build up to get the tops of the trees. Especially if you do it smart and you cut the trunk to give yourself some steps up to reach easily. And then you cut all the tops and then you cut the bottoms. Plus then you get plenty of saplings and you get apples from these trees. So like you know, apples aren't the greatest of food sources, but they're useful. And then later on, you can turn them into gold apples if you want. Once you have a gold farm or whatever. And see, all I had to do is make it so that I had double step up, and I can reach this whole thing from the ground without having to do any extra effort. This is a tutorial on how to cut down trees, because you like to cut down the trunk and leave it hanging in the air for me to clean up. This isn't my impression of cutting down trees. That's good, I'm done. In your defense, I don't think it's that you're like, I'm not going to worry about that. It's that you're cutting down a tree and then you're like, oh, there's a bunny. And then you go after the bunny and you completely forget what you were doing. Looking forward to playing some Bogs with you tonight. I think that game is fun. And I'm excited. Are you excited? I do wish there wasn't like 20 million game things to do all at once. I just decided to do this today, and like was like, oh, I should really work on my modded series. Oh, I'm really behind on the No Man's Sky expedition. Oh, I haven't done anything with the Jubilee event. Ugh, I have a bunch of racing stuff I still need to catch up on. Ugh. Sometimes gaming becomes a chore, and then it's no longer fun. But right now, I'm happy with all the games I'm playing. They bring me joy. And that's what games should do. Yeah, look at that. Wood chest is almost full again. And I got some mushrooms to boot. Definitely find somewhere to use those. I think it might be time to harvest a little bit of the sheep affinity pool. I'm running low on food supplies. Yeah, that's definitely true. But it is still frustrating, even though it's a good problem to have. That's the third time in the last couple of days I heard somebody refer to it as a champagne problem, and I swear I've never heard that before. Like, I don't know where that just suddenly came from. Must be his friend or something. Either that or I'm just like hopelessly out of the loop. Or both. Both is likely true. If you're wondering why I'm not worried about replanting or anything here, it's that this is kind of like my little spawn area. Actually, I don't know if this is the spawn chunk. Spawn chunk real. Yeah. So this is the spawn chunks. So eventually I'm going to clear all this out to create some more technical stuff in spawn. And all that will be left will probably leave the lean-to. And then I'll look out into this spawn chunk area. And it'll be I'll have that turned into a perimeter. So it doesn't really matter what I do over here. Eventually it's all gonna get dug up anyway. Or probably more likely blown up. So also why I didn't really expand any of this past here. Because inside that center section of the spawn chunk, it's all gonna go. No sense building anything there. Oh, that zombie was just bringing me a sapling. And then I murdered him. Yeah. Bad time. Alright, just a couple more trees and then we're going. Gotta go get some things moving. I think I'm gonna go down to the mines first. And, because I yearn for the mines. And, I need to get obsidian. Really need to have it. I really need to have an ender chest. Important to my lifestyle choices. So many things to do, like in this game too. Like I have a to-do list in my head that's getting very long. I should probably actually like write some of it down so I can prioritize what to do. do these last couple here, collect the saplings, and then we're done. For wood today. Pretty much every time I'm doing it, I'm just going like a ring around to expand that open area by the forest. And then I light it up, which makes my little lean-to a little bit safer every time too, which is nice. Because I don't exactly have a safe area over here. At nighttime, it's Armageddon. This one grew in a very interesting way. I wonder if they have different generation when it's near the water like that. That was definitely different than most trees. When am I starting the Castaway series? I'm hoping to do some work on the first episode later today and have it, and then do some more tomorrow evening. And then maybe have it come out this week. Just depends if I'm motivated enough. The other thing is that like I'm gonna be out of town the week after that, so I might. It'd be kind of nice if I could get it out this week, and then I can have some time to get a little bit of feedback before I start doing like more episodes of it. Because I won't be able to do any while I'm out of town. Because I'll probably take I'm definitely taking my laptop. I need it for work, but I'll probably have some downtime, and I might do some work on like Minecraft worlds or something. But I'm not gonna have my recording. That's too big of a setup. It's actually one of the things that I want to address when I get the new computer. I may try to have a setup so that I can do like not like a full recording setup while I'm away, but like just a portable one, so that if I want to do something small when I'm away from home, I can. But yeah, sometime soon. I'll keep everybody updated. Okay, I need more storage for this. The bamboo grows like crazy. Okay, so I have water on me. Down to the mines. I have my urine cape on? No, I have my menace cape. This is the cape I got from the TikTok thing. And unfortunately in Java, I think you have to log out to change cape. Or I think you have to like log out to refresh. That might not be true, but I'm also not going to figure it out right. The urine one is still available right now. All you have to do is do the Minecraft event, but it takes a good bit of time. Kind of fun though. That's the server they set up for the Minecraft movie event. Pretty neat. Heard good things and bad things about the Minecraft movie. I won't do any spoilers about the movie, but I will say I saw a spoiler which I thought was pretty cool, and that's that there was a reference to Technoblade in the movie. And I never really watched Technoblade when he was on YouTube, but I like his story. And I know that a lot of his fans miss him dearly. And I thought it was cool that they put in a reference. I don't know how exactly he was in the movie, but I think that's neat. I do want to watch the Minecraft movie when it comes out, but I don't think I'm going to go to the theaters for it. Mostly because we don't have it. Weekends are already so full of nonsense. It'll be on one of my streaming services before too long. I think I'm pretty much just going to mine until I have a stack that I can make several ender chests. I should have just gotten them sitting while I was at the end again. I don't know what I was thinking. Pillars are just waiting for me. Yeah, I mean, I think the industry's changing. They realize that, like, people don't want... Some people do, but, like, most people would rather watch something at home, in the comfort of their home, where they can eat whatever snacks they want. They can pause it to go to the bathroom. Like, I mean... Plus, like, the prices just kind of... Like, I know, like, to watch a new movie on streaming, they upcharge, like, $20. But if you think about that, and you're gonna do, like, a family movie night, if you're taking, like, 4 people to the movies, the tickets alone are, like, 50 bucks. Plus, you know that everybody's gonna get snacks and drinks and stuff. You're gonna spend well over $150 to watch that movie for 4 people. Maybe 100 if you're reasonable, but, like, it's crazy. So, I would sit at home and watch a movie, like a brand new movie for $20 any day, rather than pay for like a big family to go to the theater. Yeah, it is. And I mean, like, I used to work in the movie industry, and I understand like why they upcharge so much like that, because that's how theaters make money. But that's because that's dumb. Like, the system is dumb that they do that. Like, the fact that theaters make almost no money from ticket sales is silly. Theater I had, like, we did secondhand, but when we did do first-hand movies, like, it was one that was still a studio release film. 98% of the ticket sales went to the studio, and we got to keep 2% of the ticket charge. And then we sold concessions, and that's how we made profit. So, like, I totally get why theaters have to charge so much, but, like, I think that's just dumb the way they have the system set up. Well, it's not dumb, it's greedy. Secondhand market was better. We just paid a flat fee. So basically, once it's not in the official studio release phase anymore, they open it up to the secondhand market, and what you do is you get a secondhand copy of the film. So, like, when the other studios, like the other theaters, are done with it, sometimes they'll buy or lease the film. You'll lease a copy that was shown at another theater already, and in that case, all you do is you pay. We paid. This was take in mind, this was 25 years ago, and I'm sure it's completely different now because everything's digital. But we paid, depending on the studio, it was between $480 and $980 a week to rent a copy of the film, and then we didn't have to pay anything else to the studio, so we could keep whatever profit we made. And so, as long as we sold tickets back then we did $2.95 for a screening. So if we sold 300 tickets that week for that show, we made a profit. Or if it was a bigger film, we'd have to do double that. And then, you know, the concessions. We were a little more reasonable, but even us, it was like, back then it was like $2 for a soda, and then we did $5 for an unlimited popcorn. But, you know, $3 per ticket for the movie. We did $1.50 for kids under 12. But so, $12 for 4 people to go to the movie. Plus you get an unlimited bucket of popcorn that everybody can share for $5. And then a couple of sodas, and you're set. That's what we do. And again, that was a long time ago, and I know that it's all different now. There was a long time where I wanted to open my own movie theater. I wanted to do one that was, we would do like the secondhand movie market like that, where we'd show slightly older films, but I wanted to do like old films. So I wanted to have like Indiana Jones weekends where we would do movie festivals and you'd pay for a ticket for all the showings and you'd sit and watch all 3 of the Indiana Jones movies. I guess now there's 5, but back then there was 3. Or like 3 Star Wars movies, or I even wanted to do like independent films, because I used to go to the Sundance Film Festival. I wanted to do that kind of stuff. I even got to the point where I was like researching lease costs for building and equipment, but it never happened. Life got in the way. I think nowadays doing something like that might be even easier, because of the fact that you still have to pay for the rights to show a movie, but there's so many digital options for it. But there's something cool about actually having like a real 35mm projector. All right, so I got like a stack and a half, stacking more than a half, so I can make 10 enter chests. Be set. So I'm going to head back over to... Oh no, first I'm going to go up and I'm going to clear out some of the sheep. I need their meats. Then we're going to head over, and my Eyes of Ender are over at the spawner area. And then we need to start doing writing down some numbers, so I know where I'm going to need to put nether portals. I also need to get gravel, so I should check up here to see if I have it. Gravel or sand, but probably gravel, because I don't like wasting sand. And I'm going to lose some of it to the lava. But basically I need to get down to the area underneath the lava lakes in the nether, because that's where I'm going to be digging today. This answers your question from the other day of how much wool do I need. Not a lot, but look how much meat I got from just that little section. Already three plus some stacks of meat. Also, isn't it funny how like little grass there is down here? Because the sheep eat the grass. Poor guys. See, I'm just ending their suffering. They're in here starving without their things. Meat and wool everywhere. You're not too young for this content. You love the violence and the sheep murder riots. It's all the way over here. It's just everywhere. It's everywhere! I don't know. Maybe I should ask Betsy and Oscar if you love the violence. They're doing well, by the way. Family over here. Doing okay. Alright, that's enough. Time to start building the sheepfinity pool again. We have a decent amount on that end. We'll do some more wheat harvests. Get it back up. But that should be plenty of food for us for quite a while. Sheep violence is over. Enjoy your projects. Alright, back to water room. I want to grab something up here. I just remembered. Keep meaning to grab these to take them over. I keep forgetting. In here are some extra bows. So this project is today. I also want to build an Enderman farm. I want to build a gunpowder farm so that I can get rockets, which means I'm going to need to build a proper sugarcane farm. Which means I should probably find a good place to set up like a farming district for like crop farms. Because now, once I get the Nether hub set up, I'll be more prone to go and travel to new places. Because then I can just put a Nether portal down and then travel back and forth. I just don't like having to go far, far, far distance. Okay, so I need to organize some stuff a little bit. First things first, where did I put my iron render? Oh, they were right there in front of me. I want one in this room. Put it right there. Then we're going to put the extras in there, like always. Now, have our shulker boxes. Doesn't seem like as many as I thought. At least now we have some proper space to move things around. And then I want to put an ender chest in my inventory that will live there for the rest of eternity. Brought wool with me by mistake. What I should probably do is take some of this stuff and move it back to the main area at some point. But for now, we're fine. want to spend a lot of time here. Let's look for gravel. There's some... Not going to need a huge amount. A couple stacks. That'll be enough. Hoping I had some glass over here, but it doesn't look like I did. Let's just head on out. So the first thing I want to do is get to 0-0. Oh, I'm gonna need ladders. I think I brought some of that wood over. We definitely need to start working on finishing the project. Right now I have some ugly looking spots in there. Especially because we're day 146. At day 250 is when I plan on taking all the footage from the streams and making an episode for YouTube, just to kind of sum up where we're at. And it'd be nice to have something that has at least some projects that are like that. Alright, so this is the 0-0 mark. That's the north side. I'm going to put my ladder on the north side of it. Not a pressure plate. I want that. Okay, so I think the smart thing to do here is dig down like this. I don't know if or when I'm going to hit the bottom. Okay. You know what I just realized? I'm gonna need more obsidian for making portals when I move. I might make a trip over to the end. I need to get the coordinates for that portal anyway. And then while I'm there, I can go mine down a pillar. We are down to the lava lake. We have access. Open this up a little bit, see what's around. There's a cave there. Now this I can dig down the gravel because I know we're good because I put gravel all around it. Now we have black stone underneath. and I should probably do a double. Oop, that's why. That right there is why. I was afraid of that. Okay, so can I... Yeah. Get rid of that one. Can I reach? Good. Good. That means that I can work. I don't have to worry about breaking these blocks because the ladders will stop the lava from flowing to me. I want to stand here, go down one more. We're good there. Good. Our goal is to get down 10, so to 10, so 6 more blocks. And I know this seems like a lot of work to get down here to do this, but it's not terrible if you use the ladders and stuff to block lava. And then right there is 0, 0, 10, 0, 10, 0. This is where I shall start our Nether hub project. This is how we did it on the bedrock realm that we have. And the reason that I'm going to do it here too is because there we did it because we edited it in before the realm started just because we had multiple people playing. And so I used world edit tools to make some paths down there. But then once we did, I realized just how much ancient debris you run into when you're digging paths down here like this. And as much as it's annoying to deal with lava in large pockets like you get down here, it's worth it for the supplies you get. Crap. Forgot to put the ladders down like this. As long as you make it so that you're standing in ladders, like it doesn't matter if you dig into lava like that, because it's not going to flow. That's pretty much what I use to make this work. And then you can place blocks against the ladders somehow. Let's put a ladder here so it can't flow in. So I think the best way to handle when I get lava pockets like this is to just work my way over with ladders. This is like, I think we actually hit the bottom of the lava lake here, which is unfortunate, not what I wanted to get. Break this. Trying to think of a way to get it so I can get a block there to start working. I can get around the top. This way, if I come here, fine. What I want to do is break this ladder, put that there. Which means, yeah, break this, go left, up, down. This is more trouble than, it's becoming more trouble than it's worth. What I wanted to do was figure out a way I could do this to make it consistent, so I had like a system I could do with it. It's just not working out. We're just gonna populate. Probably just have to go above, at least for this section. Let's go up here to level 32 and go up above. Take a look and see what we got. But I think that we're going to have, yeah, this lava lake's going to go for a while. I have an idea. But it's going to require going back up. The portal to the spawn room is this way. Let's figure out the coordinates for that too, because that should be our goal. So I want to get a path over there, down at level 10. The coordinates here are minus 33 Where's my pet? So it's actually minus... minus 32.75. Back through here. What I need is piston, levers, a couple more of these. A little redstone and iron. That'll be good. And then I want some blocks. So what I think I'm going to do is I know I want this to be 3 tall. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to want it 4 tall. So then what we're going to do is put a piston up here. Like that. Then I'm going to put a lever behind it. Okay. And let's do... I'm just working out how I want to do this going forward. If I power this, does it power all 3? No. So what do I want to put a block here. And that power all 3. So that means I definitely have 12 blocks out. I have something to build off of on both sides. So we at least have a little bit of a tunnel started here. Something to branch off of from it. Go. From the beginning. We made some progress. Not a great amount of progress, but we made progress. We need to get to 75 blocks out. See what it's like on this direction. I need to get my other shovel, because I do not want to be losing all this gravel because we actually need it. Time to set up our first box in our ender chest, so I can put my tools, all the stuff I've been enchanting in there. So I have access to it from everywhere. First toolbox already dies. Down there. Thought it would be a long stretch, but I think it was. No pretty flowers. Use a white one. Use a white one for now. Excuse me. Put all these in there for now. I'm gonna grab all this enchanted beer. I need more stuff over here. Grab this iron. Okay, so for right now, I need a silk touch pick. And I need my shovel, this one. And I would like my sword. This one. I'll take the bow. And then we're good. So now I can take this, put it in here. And because I have an ender chest and my silk touch pick with me, I have access to that right. Yeah, it's a solo world. How are you doing? Alright, back down to the bottom. Just working on expanding out some tunnels down here. Had to go get a regular shovel. Nice. Best thing to do on a Sunday. So, got almost 100 blocks out on this way before we had to deal with lava. Let's check out all the sides just so I know what I'm dealing with. The goal is to eventually get these tunnels out all the way. This is what's going to be the basis of our hub. The actual hub will be built a little above this once I have some more tech. Looks like I'm going to be dealing with lots and lots of lava. Which is fine. Have wood on me. So I've just got to the point where I finished going to the end. I killed the dragon and stuff. Now I want to start branching out into Nether to make like kind of a hub. And I decided I want to do it down here at like level 10. Because while I'm digging out the tunnels to where I want to go, I'll be able to get ancient debris and stuff. So, yeah, it's still early on. I'm only 150 days in to this map. But what I like to do with the, like with how I do the hub in the Nether, is I just kind of center it on 0, 0, and then I make tunnels out in each of the cardinal directions. That way I can get back to it really easily. So later on, when I'm out in the world, I put down a portal, I know that I'll have access to everything else if I can just get back to those 4 cardinal lines. It's a lot of work at the beginning, but it's worth it to have it set up later. This direction is towards where I want to put a portal down for where my spawners are. But I ran into lava. So I'm just trying to think of the best ways of handling doing it. I was thinking about trying to push blocks out, but I can only go so far, and then to try to set up another piston to do it, I'm going to still have to deal with the lava above. So I could get... I just still thinking it out. Break this block, it's gonna be lava behind it. Bring my axe. So what I was thinking is, now that I'm at the end of where those pistons could push, if I put a ladder down so I don't have to deal with lava falling on my head, I break this block. No? Not sure what that means. Oh, this is facing. Oh, I think I just lost that piston. Oh. Now those three will be... Issue is... Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So now that I'm doing that... Okay, as long as I have that ladder there, that means I can go up here. Yeah, it's nice because it means I can... Not only can I see... but I can actually place blocks where I want to. And I'm trying to get them... trying to come up with a system for how to deal with this lava lake situation. I think I just... Because I don't have that far to go to get this path pushed out underneath it, and then I can just build around it. But every time I do that, that means that I have to do... The lava's going to flow back in. Which is not a big deal. I can then place more blocks. And then send it again. Just sometimes it's hard to place it with that ladder in the way, but it's better than having to build down from the top. And you know, I'll lose a few ladders in the process, but wood's cheap. That means there. If you see this one didn't extend, that means I hit the other side because it's not going any farther. That means there's no more lava that way. So now I can go this way. I can place blocks like that. And put another ladder. And then I can place one here. And there. Yeah, above me is a lava lake. So I'm pushing the blocks out to make a bridge I can bridge underneath. Because I'm trying to make a tunnel that goes at level 10 all the way out. And I just hit this lava lake that's down low enough that it's causing me issues. So I'm slowly tunneling my way through. Problem is I'm not quite sure how long this lava lake is. If it's 20 blocks, this won't be too bad. If I'm going to try to do this for the entire length of this tunnel, which is 1,000 blocks that I want to go, it could be a long time. So I've never done it this way before, so I'm just trying to come up with a better way to do it than what I have. So now I can get up on these. Means I can place blocks down there. Just weird angles. There we go. And then fire. Cool. Let's get rid of this ladder. This one. Yeah, I mean, it could be, but typically the lava lakes don't go down all the way to level 10. There's just little tiny pockets of it that go that low. So usually I'll do it for like 15 blocks, and then if it's more than that, then I will go up to the surface and figure out how much farther I need to go. So what I could do, if I wanted to do that, is just ladder my way up slowly and poke my head out through the top of the lava lake. But to do that, it'd be kind of annoying, but I could make it work. But this particular one, I'm right here at the beginning of the tunnel. It starts right here, because this is 0, 0, and I can kind of see up here that I think it kind of ends right around there, and the lava lake starts to stop. But yeah, certainly is a problem. Eventually, I can get it so that I can use like a flying machine to go through it, but I don't have the tech level yet. I don't have slime. I don't have all that. For now, I'm just doing it with what I got. All right, so and like I said, it's more about right now. I'm trying to come up with better techniques to do this for the long term. Mostly having fun. Yeah, I mean, it starts at 32, and usually it's done by 20, but there are sections where it's deep. But if you use ladders and stuff, you can control it and just work around it. I'm just, like I said, I want to find a way that I can do it that like is relatively fast to actually just mine through lava. Just trying to get an angle down so I can place blocks up like this. Now I can go out one more block like this. Lets me put that there. Problem with doing it this way is I keep having to get lower and lower. Then I have to extend this wall down farther, and that's not going to work for me in the long run either. No, I'm not on hardcore, just hard. I have done hardcore before, but I don't know. I never like. I always feel like too much pressure with it, just because I don't want to have all the work I've done get done. I guess is the point of hardcore. The goal is to get this world set up, and then this will be just my main vanilla Minecraft world forever. You know, that is the trend nowadays. But when I put a ladder like that, I can place this block across from it, which is nice. Which means, like, so I have a block there that I need to put a block to block off lava. I can put a ladder there, and when I place a block on the ladder, it fills it in. So that's a nice little technique. The same thing up here. I want a block there, but I can't reach it, so I'll just place a block on the front of the ladder, and now I have it where I want it. And then here, I can lean over the edge, get the block underneath. You know, I could probably use that technique going forward, too. So if I put this here, and then I break this ladder there, and I put this ladder there, and that gets me a block going that way. And so, instead of using pistons to do the thing, I could just put a ladder up above, and then place blocks. And then I can break this ladder. I mean, that's kind of where I want it. But if I break this ladder and put a block down, yeah, this would be a cool thing. So now, if I put a block here, for sure. So what I think now, if I break this ladder, rather than trying to place a new block, if I place this on the side of that ladder, it's going to put it right there. Yeah, so still would have to do where I break the ladder there, put down a new ladder, and place a block. But that did what I wanted. It got me a blocks placed in front. Let's extend out our wall. Thankfully, I have fire protection armor. What do I have here? All the way up, it is the thing. So let's try doing this the way I was talking about. So if I place a block there, and then I place ladder there, ladder there. That didn't take too long for me to place all 5 of those blocks out again. Ah. Oops. And this is the actual level that I want. So, do it that way. Then I could do it from above. Because the issue is getting above where I need to be so that I'm not standing where I'm trying to build and get hit by lava. Oh, cool. Looks like I finally made it through it. I mean, I'm eventually going to be doing a lot of them. Right now, I'm just going to be connecting up the different paths I have. But I have a lot of them on the plans. I want to do a lot of farms first to get things set up, and then the exact plans aren't perfectly lined up yet, but pretty much anything you can do in Minecraft I intend to do in this world eventually. But for now, I just need to get things set up so that I can get around, so I can start building farms to collect resources. The next two important things I want to do is, now that I have an elytra, I want to get set up with a sugarcane farm and a gunpowder farm. That way I can get around that way as well. And then, you know, I have lots of ideas. It's just a matter of getting... But what do you think would be cool to see get built in this world? Alright, now I gotta do this. Medieval, like a castle kind of build. I'd like to do some of that. I haven't done that in a long time, and I like it. I kind of want to build. I want to do a lot of stuff where like I connect different areas to make it like that. There's like districts or towns eventually, but you know, you got to have a lot of resources before you can build big stuff like that. You know how it goes. Like steampunk, yeah, I like steampunk style too. What I think would be really cool is to have like different areas that are like different styles like that, and then put things in them. I want to build an area where I'm gonna have like all of my crop farms eventually. So I might do your comments like it's a little delayed because of restreams, so sometimes that does happen. But I want to build like the area where I do like the crop farms. I might do some stuff where it's a little more medieval style, where it's like windmills and things like that, just to kind of theme it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thought I was at the end. I guess I might not be. Let's be here and let's dig forward and see if we can see any. Nowhere for me to place blocks around like that. But what I can do is if I come down and put one there. Probably the best thing I could do in situations like this is to dig down, because then I can build up from the bottom. Building up from the bottom is better than building down from the top. Because like, if I just keep working my way down, there I hit a bottom. And now I have a block out there to work with. What I really need are blocks on the side. we go. So I can just work it up that way and get blocks on either side. Be better if I put a ladder there. That way I can still see what I'm doing. Yeah, I definitely want to build a super smelter. I'm not sure which kind I want to do first, though. Because I might make one that uses lava. I might make one that is, you know, self-powered using bamboo or something. I think I need to get an iron farm up and running first before I do too much. That'll probably be the next farm I make. I'm at the phase where there's like so many things I could do that it's almost like there's too much. You know what I mean? Because you're like, I want to build a super smelter, for example. And then in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I need iron for that. I need slime for that. Wood would be nice, so I could set up a wood farm. And then it's like, well, which ones do I just farm manually and which ones do I go and automate first? But eventually, I'll automate all of them. So it's just it's a matter of prioritizing which ones to do first, if that makes sense. But that's one of the things that's cool about doing a new world. There's just so much potential of things that you can do. What do? I dig around in the lava. I reach there. Okay, cool. So now I can start doing what I was doing where I put the ladders up. I think I put a ladder in one of them. What a block on top of that. Oh, I see. Ladder is there. Gonna mess me up hardcore. Now they're all turning against me. There we go. Okay, so now get rid of this ladder that I placed wrong. Put a block there. And I want to get, now I can get down here, get up like this, means I can place the top block. I can place all these side blocks. Cool. think I'm gonna have to just keep doing downward part like I wanted, like I had. What I'm gonna have to do. Work my way out across the bottom of the lava lake. Oh, no problem. Glad you watched it. I've been trying to stream as often as I can, so feel free to check back in. I'll probably be working on it some more. Have a good night, bro. Look at all that mess I made with those ladders. Put one here. Yeah, I think this will work better. I need food. I'm out of nether. This side I could probably dig some more. Without hitting the lava? Nope. Go get some more nether. Now that I have a system that seems to be working okay. other part about all these tunnels is that, like, eventually they're all going to be gone. Like, this is kind of a temporary setup, because my Nether hub, when I'm done, will be this open area, but I want to get the things I need to, like, use TNT flying machines to come through and remove the Nether around, so I don't have to do it manually. But now I just need something to make it so I can function. I need some more ladders. I don't think I have any wood here. Let's go get some more of that. Let's drop some things off. Put down our ender chest. It's gonna be like my resource chest. All this stuff can stay so that I can bring more in. Alright, so I need to go get wood, I need to go get food. Then I need to come back and just keep doing it. Now I have a system that is working. I can just implement it. I brought food down here. There's some. I want some wood. Where do we go? Head back then. Actually, no. Let's head. Go back over this way for a minute. I'm gonna go grab a little more obsidian. I want to make a portal over here, and I want to connect that up then. So I'm gonna put one down so that I can get to it, place it down. That way I can get back and forth through the Nether hub between these places instead of having to run back or forth. I actually got all the obsidian that was over here. There's got to be more lava near this, right? Maybe not. Wow. It's a big diamond vein. 12 diamonds. Woohoo! Not even what I was here for, but hey, I'll take it. Perfect. I was. Cool. Alright, so now I can start harvesting the city. I just want to make some portals, so I just need like a stack. Not making a ton of them today. And then when I need more, I'll go to the end and harvest some pillars. Probably would have been more efficient to do that here, but figured I was down here, and I could always use some more diamond. So. thunderstorm coming in. But I particularly like the way thunderstorms sound while I'm down here yearning for the mine. Thunderstorms. Okay, that should be enough for right now. Hey, I got 14 diamonds to boot. Not a bad work in mine. So, I think I want to put a portal down here in the mines. Right here looks fine. Always adjust it. With the mines, it's minus 271. 344. That equates to minus 34, 43. Out here I want a portal 2. I managed to do that. One, two, do this one 3-1. This portal's address is going to be -272 6 or 355, which equates to -34 4 45 44 45. Okay, I have wood that's coming with me. Let's head back down. I wanted to grab some of that food too. I left my ender chest back there, so I can't grab it, unfortunately. Put some of these blocks away. We'll come back for the rest later. I just want to have some for now. And then we're going to head back down. We're going to start setting up some of these portals. Hope I can get back and forth without having to run through all these tunnels. I'm going to need a flint and steel, so let's make sure I have it. Let's grab a box, and we'll put all of our extra food in it. That can go in here. Got plenty of flint. Where's the iron at? You know, as soon as I make this flint and steel, I'm going to find 6 of them in my inventory. to the Nether I go. So the first one I want to do is minus 34, 45. Minus 34 that way. 45 this way. Alright, that's minus 45. I'm gonna go 45. Or 45. Okay. Now if I put this here, this here, this here, I'm all good. My tunnel is now full. Through there. So minus 34, 45. Will be right there. Grab the obsidian. And then the other one is minus 34, 43. Which is right there. I'm going to put obsidian in between them. That one's done. Did not mean to use obsidian there. If I did this correctly. Did this correctly, then this one should go to my lean-to. Because I didn't have the other one lit, which is fine. I made a cave that I didn't know was there. Which is great. Wonderful. Exactly what I wanted. Where the heck's that on? I'm not too far below where I need to be. I guess I can just work my way up. Make some more torches. I'll take this lapis too. Today's the day of finding things randomly that I needed. Didn't know I needed. Now let's light this up. So this one should connect to the one that I just made, if I did things correctly. That worked. That worked. Now if I light this one, let's go back through this one. We won't end up making a new one. In theory, this one is perfectly aligned, so it should connect to that other one. that they're just too close. So let's do... The 344. See, that was right. Why is that not connecting? Move it down this way a little. So this would be exactly 40. I can't do it there because the bedrock is split. I like this one. This one is at like just under 40. So let's move it around. Will this one take me back to the mine? This one is definitely connected to the mine. Putting blocks in the wrong place. Now I think if I connect this one, this one should go to the mine. In theory. And then when I come back through this one, connect to the far one. Then when I go through this one, it should take me up to the lean-to. When I come back, it should take me to that first one. They were just too close that they were overlapping in the system. We're good. Okay. Let's do... signs. Into mines. Beautiful. Okay, so the spawner room is at 75, which is still 30 more blocks down that way. Means I need to keep working on this. 2 ball portals in your nether region. Yep. I think I just made it through to the other side, because that is a netherrack I did not place. Which is awesome. Oh, of course. I wasn't paying attention. I dug too deep. How you doing today, Sai? Did get distracted by lava. Oh, more lava. Why? Why have you done this to me? Alright, I'm at 62. I just need to get to 75. See a doctor if it burns for more than 20 minutes. I think that the lava doesn't burn that long. That should be okay. It's because I'm wearing my fire protection. Always got to wear protection when you're out here in the dealing with these mines and shafts. Interesting. You can kind of see a shift in the tone of the shade when you know you place the blocks in the right spot. We'll try to use that to make this go faster. So once I'm out there, and then you can see that meant that the block was placed. It made it go much better. Okay, block, 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 block. Okay, so now I need to go... Here I need to go that way. Of course it does. Of course. Okay, I think we're going to do deeper. I think the fastest way might just be to just go down in here and have some blocks. Gives me something to grab on. The issue is how far does the lava go this way? Because I got to go 30 blocks that way. This is going to be just as much of a pain in the ass as the last. This is starting to think it was really smart to use green on the realm to make these tunnels, because this kind of stinks. But once it's done, it'll be worth all the effort. Maybe. Very tedious. Alright, I'm starting to think I might need to see a doctor. This is burning for more than 20 minutes. So now I need to go here again. Think about this logically, the best way to proceed with this. I'm gonna do some stretching, that's the wrong thing. I'm gonna take a quick break. Okay, I'm back. Got a stretch, got some hydration in. Feeling pretty good. Which is good, because I was starting to doze off there. Not good when you're, especially when you're dealing with lava. Good work. This side. And this time, I don't have as much to do. We're getting to the end of that lake. Exactly what I want. Okay. In here, and now get rid of all these ladders. Save them for next. need to go to minus 32. So when I light this one up, this should take us to our portal at the spawner. When I go back, I think it's going to take me to the one at the ceiling. Not the ceiling, but even more to another. We want to get rid of this one. Back down here to our thing and make sure that the portal's working. Then the last thing we have to do, as far as just connecting portals, is get to the end portal and determine what the coordinates are for that, and then build a branch out to that. If I did this correctly, this should take us to the spawner now. And when I go through here, it'll take us back into the nether to that portal.
wonder if I could use signs for some of this too. I guess ladders are better because the ladders mean I can actually climb up and down them. Signs wouldn't have as much hitbox problem because it wouldn't flip in as much. And I could also do things where I put like a sign on top of that. I think I could still do it. No, I can't put a sign on top of the ladder. If I put a sign there, that would prevent lava. I guess it could be a combination of the two that I do. For now, we're just going to leave that lava to deal with. Let's go find our end portal. Oh my goodness. Okay, so oops. Go higher. We're going this way. This one's considerably farther out, but it's in a different direction. No, wait, it's not correct. Went the wrong way again. What'd I do? This way. Follow the perker. This portal is minus 245, minus 44. Which equates in the Nether to minus 31, minus 5. Oh wait. This is the Nether. I need a portal at this coordinate. So when making a portal, it's always best to make it so the tunnel is the shortest. So the tunnel, the bigger number is the one you want to take down the tunnel. So I want to take this tunnel down to minus 245. Because then I can just go 40 blocks over and put a thing. That way we're right off the main tunnel. There is a block there. I can put the ladders on this side. We want to go over here to the roof first, because I'm tired of being pushed up the ladder and getting my head set on fire. Okay, then over here we can do this. This side that we don't have any blocks there. We have to figure out a place where we can place some. Means we kind of have to go down until we find a place where we can place them. Uh-oh, piece of armor broke. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to go down farther so that I can reach. Do. Food. Piece of armor. I'm down to just almost no armor. My fire protection is going to be gone. I'm going to have to go make new armor soon. How far do I got to go here? 245 blocks. I hope this is not lava at all. Yeah. I think that we made it through. Really happy with this technique. It is working well for me. It's a little damaging on the armor, but my armor didn't have any kind of, I don't have any mending or anything on it. I couldn't repair it at all. And it wasn't the best. You know, so, no big deal. More nether. And I don't want to dig into the walls because I don't know where the lava is. This side is safe. See, that's why I didn't want to do that. Too bad. It's just lava. We're going out to minus 245, so we have another 130 blocks to go. Hopefully we don't hit another lava patch. But you know, doing it down here is not, well, you have to deal with those lava pockets where they happen. And they're kind of common. You know, if you build up on high in the ceiling, you got to deal with lava as well. And if you build like in the open part, you have to bridge out across lava lakes. You have to deal with gas, fire. So it's 6 of one, half dozen of another. And down here, not that I have gotten lucky yet, you have a good chance of finding the ancient debris. Things, especially early on like this, you can start collecting your netherite. Okay, so now that we're minus 245, we're going to minus 42. This is the coordinate system that we used on the realm, and this is how I like it. Because basically you just go to the long part, you go along the main axis, which will already be dug, and then all you have to do is branch out 40 blocks, and there you go, you have your port. Pretty simple. Yeah, went over a little overboard. Portal. Now that we have the basic portals connecting all the ones we've made, when we add new ones, we can add them down here, and then we can just slowly expand out the hub itself as we go too. We have, just like everything else in the game, we have the basic infrastructure set up. Now we can add to it over time and make it more and more and more advanced. Fill in back here where I went crazy. Soon we'll have to make a central storeroom so that I can darken. Okay, so now this should probably take us to the one that's up at the top. No, it takes us to the one down here. Let's try all 3 spots in there. See what happens. Sometimes when you have 2 portals that are at the same address, it'll be wonky when it comes to that stuff. So the left side of the portal work. Right side of the portal work. I already did it there. So we'll go up and remove that old portal eventually. But unless did I already remove it? Is that why it's working? Maybe I did. Let's go find out. I don't think I did. So all we have to do is go back this 200 blocks. And then once I get flying machines going, I can start setting up small-scale demolition projects here to clean out sections of this. Because basically the nether in the hub region, I'm going to just remove everything. And we're going to make a really big, wide open nether hub, which I will decorate by building things in the nether rather than digging out and then doing it. So we're just going to put like we're just going to clear everything out, and then we'll get rid of the lava, get rid of the netherrack, get rid of everything. And then we will make a nice floor. And I have an idea of what I want to do to make it cool, but it's going to take a lot of time. And I'll reveal that once I get it all fleshed out. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again. The reason it's throwing me off is because I did this tunnel not following my normal rules because I didn't know exactly where I was going. Like, I dug this tunnel before I dug up the portal, so I'm thinking to myself I need to go the long way first, and that's not how I have this tunnel up here set up. That's okay, because this is not an official tunnel. It's going to move. The idea to do it is to minimize the travel distance. So I have a tunnel on all four, or both 0 axes, the X and the Y, and then I go to whichever one of those is closer. So because it was 42 Y or Z and 240 X, it's closer to go to the Z from the 0 Z axis. Okay, so this can get dug out. I might as well grab the whole thing because I could use the extra obsidian. But then we're done up here, which will make it nice because we don't have to deal with these guys as much. Though they will spawn down underground until I spawn proof. But because the area where they can spawn is much more enclosed, much smaller, I won't have nearly as many of them. Yeah, that one's done. Okay, cool. So we have our end portal connected. We have our lean-to and our mine connected. And we have our spawner connected. So like I said, it's a matter of just expanding out these hallways to make these a little bigger, to make room for things to do. Spawn-proofing this area. It's going to be a lot of work, but we can do it in small chunks, as long as we still have access to get around everything. And that will greatly accelerate our thing. Plus it lays the groundwork, which is really nice, because then in the future, as we... I forgot that I didn't have my armor still. doing stuff in it just to be try doing it a different way. The reason I do the things the way I do them.
That's okay.
One last thing I want to work on in here before I head back to the overworld, and that is I'd like to work on. I don't know if I have enough ladders. Let me grab some more. One of these has wood in it. That should be enough. I want to get up to the ceiling of the Nether. For two reasons. One, I want to start digging out an area up there where I will be able to set up my machines once I get the tech we need for it. Let's do... just so I can go around it. And then I can connect this. And we'll just start working our way up to the roof. I also want to have this, I want to get onto the roof of the Nether for various reasons, and I want to do it at 0, 0. At least that's the first access point I want to make. I like making them pretty regular so that when I get up on the roof of the Nether, if I want to use it for things, I can get back down. I know I can always get back down if I go into a spot I know. Because otherwise, I'll probably will get lost up there. It's been known to happen. Not that it wouldn't be fun to have an entire stream where I try to find a way home. Almost there. 30 blocks to go. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so now I have access up here to this part. Basically, I'm just going to end up digging out an area that's like 5 blocks tall right underneath the bedrock. Because I'm going to build some machines up here that can... I just need a small space to begin with, because I'll build a tunnel bore that will go through and make a tunnel in one direction. And then it'll be wide enough I can do the same thing in the other direction with a bigger machine. And then once I have a big wide area, it's clear, I can start having to do carpet bombing with machines to remove the rest. It'll be fun. It'll take a lot of time, and it'll be very destructive, which is also cool. Oh, that elytra is supposed to be in my end chest. I must have actually put it in here. Alright, so I think that what I should do next is head back down and get to the spawn room and work on fixing up some armor again. I think the next big project, now that this is done, will be building an Enderman farm. Just trying to think of what I need for that. I know I'm going to need a name tag, but I think I have to lean to. In fact, I could go over there and grab that. I have to determine where I want to set up my first storage room. I still have this idea of doing a castle above where the spawners are, so I can incorporate them as the dungeon. I might do that. Just don't know yet. I'd like to make a automatic sorting room somewhere, but I don't have the tech for that yet. I can start making an iron farm in the spawn chunks so that that'll run. That's a project on the list. What am I doing? Just out of habit, I'm like, let's clear out this wall a little wider. But like, I don't have the tech. I don't have the tech for this stuff right now. I don't have armor. I don't have anything I need. I'm getting there, but I don't have the stuff I want. Yeah, I have 2 name tags, so name tag and a little bit of iron is the only thing I need for an Enderman farm. So that could be the next big project. Okay, let's go. Portal's ready. I don't think I want to get that started today, because I don't think it'll be on for much longer. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. I think I actually probably should end pretty soon. I need to get ready for things. I am streaming later tonight. We're going to be playing Fogs again. That's co-op with me and Gunna. It is entertaining, for sure. Myself again. Oh, I actually am. God damn. Didn't think it would actually kill me. Hope my stuff, all that stuff didn't just fall into that lava. Back to the name tags, because those are rare. Too rare. Name tags are safe. There. Just wanted to get my ender chest back. That's so much to ask. I'm just gonna sit us in here. When we start up again, we need to go through and like go through our weapons and tools and our armor and get everything geared up. And probably start organizing storage a little bit and come up with a plan for that. Getting the Enderman farm going soon would be good because then I'll get a lot more XP. I can really get the chance going and stuff. But I need to take some time and just sit down and come up with a plan for all the things I want to do and prioritize what's the best order to do. Because that's a good thing to do. But it's not going to happen today. And that's okay. There's more things to do. I don't want wood in there. Why you do this to me? Yeah, alright, let's call it a day. Like I said, we got the Nether hub up and functional. It's gonna be a long time before we get it pretty. But it allows us to get around, and that means we can expand farther, make some more farms. Next on the list is the Enderman farm, and then making a storeroom, slime farm coming up, creeper farm for gunpowder, sugarcane farm for paper so we can make rockets. That way we can fly around and explore that way. A lot of fun stuff coming, but we just got to keep plugging away till we get there. Hope you enjoyed watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.